Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another. We just got this fantastic episode. Chick Flick Shuffle. It's gonna blow you away. So,
yeah.
Let's get started. We've got Geo.
Boy power.
And we've got Stray.
That's so pretty.
And fisticuffs.
Vaginas are awesome.
I'm glad you think so. And then, yeah, the reason I'm talking like this is because security guard punched me in the throat while I was freeing Ziggy from the insane asylum. So Ziggy's here with us.
I too like vaginas.
For some reason, I don't believe it when you say it.
You will believe. You will all believe.
You know, I hate that you said that, because now I'm going to have, like, nightmares of you bursting from our house, like, having sex with this woman on top of me while I'm asleep. Believe it? You believe in?
You feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I'll give you something to believe in. Then, like, keep the rain, though.
The hamster bubble.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
And I'm in. And today, we're taking a look at let's not call it a film,
Let's call it an extremely small music video.
the Spice Girls movie.
Spice World.
Yeah.
It's a terrible title off the bat.
You know, the thing is, when I saw the opening for this movie, I really liked the opening, because the opening says this is going to be a bad movie. And I thought that meant this is going to be a horrific, you can make fun of it all day bad movie. But it's not like that. It's a very lackluster, bad movie.
Movie sucks so bad you can't make fun of it.
Yeah. It's just so boring. I almost went to sleep watching this movie for realsies. This movie made me use the word for realsies. And then Alan Cumming is in this movie. I'm like, what are you doing?
Again.
You have to be in every movie about female pop stars ever.
And be their manager or something.
Here he was just, well, like, his part doesn't even matter. He was recording a video, and that plot point went nowhere. None of these plot points go anywhere. So,
Oh, wait, hold on.
The ball.
that we should, I guess, just introduce the Spice Girls. Just get that out of the way. We've got the black one,
The
the
blonde
blonde, stupid one, the ginger one that she looks like, in every scene, she looks like she has an angry vagina.
No, it looks like that she changes her hair from scene to scene.
It's just terrible. Then you have the black-haired, normal-looking one. I think there's one more, so I don't remember. So I guess
The other brunette.
The one that's obsessed with clothes.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the black
The
one?
one that wears the tight dress,
Yeah.
Yeah.
skirt thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That
The forgettable one.
It was a very impressive skirt.
They're all forgettable now.
Yeah.
Not back then.
This movie is forgettable.
Yeah. This
Ooh, snap.
Wait, wasn't Elton John at the beginning?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get that when we get to that. Don't want to talk about everything now.
Huh, I'm back.
Okay.
So random stars we saw.
Well, I'll just give a brief description of the half of a plot line.
The plot that means absolutely nothing.
There is no.
Yes. Number one, Spice Girls going on a tour, having wacky misadventures. Stop that. Number two, some guy trying to film them having wacky misadventures. Number three, evil newspaper guy doesn't do anything throughout this whole movie.
Except try defaming Spice Girls and failing at it.
In a really, really nonchalant, there's actually no reason for me to be doing this. I'm putting the most minimal effort into destroying these girls I possibly can. And that's it. Those are the three storylines, the three intertwining.
Oh, no, the director.
I mentioned him.
The guys have some.
Oh, you mean the movie guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And this is all connected by an overarching plot of
It is all related to the Spice Girls.
that they're going to play at a live concert.
Oh,
That's
right.
Like do 5 times already in this movie.
And they're nervous about this live concert.
That they just had 4 other live concerts in this movie.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning.
Especially in the beginning. But
Yeah.
yes, let's talk about the movie guy, because talk
Which-
about meta commentary.
That
They're
guy.
popular, but they can't act. So, I don't care. That's the conception of this movie.
Doesn't he actually say the plot of the movie at the end?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he
That
does.
was a huge
He described the
middle finger.
ending scene.
Like, I don't. Are you what? What is this? Are you trying to be intelligent? Are you trying to be meta? What are you doing?
I think they
don't
tried
know.
to be meta, but like everything he was saying was actually happening to them, except for the bomb part.
Whatever you were
Well,
doing,
really happened, technically.
you failed at, because it sucked.
The bomb actually happened was the sad part, because you saw it in the credits.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the
right.
credits.
I know. I didn't watch the credits. After this movie, I looked down for 2 seconds. Woke up 3 hours later.
Wow.
Do we have to go through the actual story? Because I don't think there's
We're
actual story.
bringing out points now.
I was bringing up points. Just talk whatever you want to talk about. That's it.
All right.
Now, the black
Like-
chick in this movie, Negro Spice.
Who loves to talk about girl power? That's her
Indeed.
thing.
It's like at the beginning, at the start, she has the most British accent of them all.
Mhm.
She is just so British. I'm like, is she making up for her blackness with this British accent?
Yep.
And then later, she tries to be extra black. Like her balance
it's
is
because-
all messed up.
She's she's scary, Spice.
No, she isn't.
That's what she's supposed to be.
She's
She ain't
racial
scary.
denial.
I know she's scary because she's black, and it's that's what it is.
You know, that does make a lot of sense.
I feel
Considering that
bad.
Ginger
There's
Spice's
no
name
Agent
is
Spice.
Ginger Spice.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
Sporty Spice because she's sporty. There's Baby Spice because she's blonde and appeals to pedos.
Yeah.
There's talk about Scary Spice because she's black. There's Posh Spice because
Nobody knows who.
I think they said it because she's into fat. She's a Bratz. She's
Yeah.
into the Bratz.
Basically.
And Ginger Spice because she's a redhead.
Did anybody else caught like what they said at the beginning, where it was like, why do people always stereotype us? It was like,
And
because
then each of them were doing their stereotypes.
Because they
Yeah.
stereotype themselves the entire movie.
it was like,
I don't get how Ginger Spice is smart and her name is Ginger Spice.
Yeah.
She has an angry vagina. I don't think that increases intelligence. I don't know, but I don't think
No,
women
it
can
just increases over the top feminism.
Oh, is that it?
man, that movie was dedicated.
I think
to
like
beating
if
down
she
pieces.
thrust her hips forward, you would hear a tiger growl.
Oh gosh. Okay, since you talked about hips, let's talk about the dancing.
Ugh.
No.
There was dancing in this movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There were like 4 or 5 pseudo music video scenes in this
Yeah.
movie.
Basically.
And
No, but what I'm saying is, you remember the dance instructor?
Oh,
the
yeah,
Nazi
I remember
dance
that.
He
instructor.
decided who was dancing worse, them or him.
The German guy?
yeah.
You mean the military training?
Yeah.
That
that
was
was-
pointless.
That was dance instructor? I wasn't paying attention
Most
to
of that was pointless. Most of
Yeah.
everything in this movie is pointless.
No, it's supposed to make you laugh. It's supposed
No,
to make
it
you
fell.
laugh. You
It
didn't laugh
fell.
at the German guy?
No,
Not even
No.
a chuckle?
not at
But-
all.
I was like,
Look,
I'm just
I've
trying to
seen the
stop
producers.
with-
I know what a funny gay Nazi looks like. And this is not it.
I haven't watched the producers. I should.
I have that on DVD.
And the actor, when he was just screaming German words, he couldn't stop himself from laughing because he knew how stupid it was. I caught that.
Yes. Well, he was half laughing, half angry German.
Yeah. But as we've learned with Scary Spice, half and half doesn't work.
No.
Oh yeah, I love how they put on British accents, but once they start singing, it completely disappears.
That's what all British singers.
Not with Scary Spice.
Well, I was there,
Yeah.
but I've
She
noticed
still
everyone.
sounds extra British.
Like all the singers I've heard from the UK, like when they sing, there's no accent.
Yeah, it disappears pretty much.
I think, like,
Kind
How
of hear Beatles.
is their singing instructor.
How that can actually sing is the funny thing.
He could probably sing better in British and American. No, 95% of American. The American accent is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You mean the one we have right now?
No, his English accent and American accent actually sound different is the funny thing.
Who?
Hugh
Oh.
Laurie.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you guys were talking about Hugh Laurie.
Oh, what?
He
I-
Me
was,
neither.
he was
Yeah,
in
when
the movie.
we get fanboys about House, we start talking extra fast. That's girl power.
You gotta be specific. Cause you're talking about Hugh Laurie. Yeah, that's different. I thought you were talking about how the British accent, like, I don't know.
I love how like Scary Spice is the one chick that yells throughout the song.
Yeah.
Like
She's
the
just
responsible for
she's
yelling.
the Spice Girls equivalent to Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Before his time.
It is.
Okay.
Lil Jon saw that and he said, "That's gonna be me when I grow up."
The movie came out in '97.
Little John's younger than them, right?
I would think
He has
so.
to be.
Or he wouldn't be Lil Jon. He would just be John.
Little John sitting in his room with his brother, and he's just sitting there like, yeah, I tell you what I was wrong. I'm just kidding.
Lil Jon is 41 years old.
Wow. Is
He's
he
still
in-
little.
He has been active since 1995. This
Oh,
is
so
what
So he's still making music
yes.
or doing something. I haven't seen him on TV in a while. That's why I'm
Snoop
kinda
Dogg
curious.
is gonna be making music long after he's been mummified.
No,
what was up with that pregnant Asian chick?
She's their friend. She's
the
their
random
friend.
token Asian chick.
She's their token friend.
This is what I love about the random Asian chick. She runs in there like she has the most important thing to say. You know what? I've decided you're all gonna be my baby's godmothers. What are you gonna do? Like slice the baby and everybody gets a little piece?
No. I love that one chick that thought that being a godmother would get her pregnant.
Wow. Everybody else thought when she was like, "Oh, what happened to what was that dude's name? Trevor or Trayvon? Whatever happened to Trevor? Oh, he left." Did anybody else think, nigga?
That would have been fantastic if that was the final reveal. There would be one thing to watch this movie for.
No, it's because this movie's about girl power, and you can't have a man.
This movie isn't about girl power.
Yeah, no, that's the whole
the
point.
Pussycats was about girl power.
No, that's the thing.
It's
That's
about
why
random stuff happening for no reason.
That's why the Asian lady's daughter. That's why the Asian lady had a daughter instead of a son, so they can say, "Oh, girl power."
If Dr. T was in that room, he'd kill himself.
No, I think he would just watch the intro and kill himself.
Probably would. Life sucks.
Man.
So, you want to go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh,
I've been doing so far.
I got
like 5 times in a row.
I got a whole list.
Oh God.
You have a list? You wrote stuff down?
You
took notes?
You're masters of our craft. Ziggy?
Yeah.
You stepped our game up since
I put this stuff in my head and tried to look for it.
Did anybody, they had random, flashes of the future?
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to bring up, too. The dream sequences in this movie all suck, and they take up 1/3 of the movie. It's the scenes where they actually try to act instead of just being themselves, and they suck.
And I timed it.
And it's never funny, and I want to kill myself.
I actually timed it. It's exactly 1 hour into the film that they actually go into the backtrack. They went into a flashback of what actually kind of happened before they became famous. Which
that wasn't
really
much.
It didn't explain anything.
All it was like, hey, we came to this one place that one time and sang this one song.
And then I actually wrote down jokes that they made that did not work. The deja vu joke. The guy was like, cure for deja vu. And the guy was like, what? Cure for deja vu. What?
No.
And I was like, is that supposed to be a joke?
Look, you could list every joke in this movie, and none of it would work.
The aliens.
No.
Wow.
None of it would work.
The alien? Oh my God.
That was completely
That was just out of left field.
That was out of nowhere.
That really made my penis.
No. It only shows how famous they are. They're so famous that they are well known on distant planets.
And apparently they can speak their language.
You know, I'm thinking they should have pulled a Daft Punk and kidnapped them, turned them blue or something, and then forced them to make music as their slaves. It's just take a picture.
That would have been a better movie.
If you're aliens,
it would be significantly better if we had aliens capturing the Spice Girls. I would watch that.
And then had to pull a Macross, and they had to sing their way to freedom.
All right.
No. One of their fans goes up into space and tries helping them.
Look, unless that fan is a woman, it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
this movie is full of misandry.
Yeah.
I want to get into one of the plots, one of the major plots of this movie that just made me want to grit my teeth. You know the newspapers that try and print bad stories about them?
Yeah.
They were like, I am so tired of seeing them in our papers. And I'm like, bitch, write a story about something else.
It's because they're what's popular. Here's the thing. By having them in their paper, they sell. By them selling, they get money. Apparently, he doesn't want money.
Yeah, he hates making money. It's like
something else. That was the Hannah Montana movie.
Oh, they want to make them bad so they can sell more. Yeah, but here's the thing: they're just a newspaper. They're not like tabloid.
They're a newspaper, and the guy's like, I am tired of seeing on my newspaper. I'm tired of writing stories about them. And he's actually sounding like he wants to write stories about important things. No.
Yeah. And also, what I hear is I'm tired of money. Oh yeah, that thunder, that rain that happened for no reason.
The rain that happened indoors, apparently, because...
Yeah. It was weird. Oh.
That didn't make sense.
Here's another joke that they said, I wrote it down. They said, it was announced on the bus, there is face cream in the fridge. Just like, don't leave your face cream in the fridge. It is not mayonnaise. And I was like, wow, that's another joke. And then another joke popped into my head. It's what you deserve, cream on your face. Girl power. Girl power, it's what you deserve, cream on your face.
You're a terrible person, and we're going to get complaints.
I want to know how can they confuse mayonnaise with cream unless they're in the same type of container. Also, mayonnaise says mayonnaise on it.
Yeah.
As long as they get cream on their face, I'm good.
All I wanted to say is bus. That bus.
That bus was a factory. That thing was huge.
There's no way that they could have all that room in that bus.
You have to understand. Baby Spice is a Time Lord. Everything's bigger on the inside.
Oh, God.
Apparently they can't fix their toilet problem either, because they had to use the bathroom in the woods for some reason.
Yes. That's when they met the aliens. And about that, no. When they met the aliens, here's something that's interesting. They said, oh my gosh, guys, run for it. Commence to stand still.
How about the fact that they couldn't understand them at first, and all of a sudden, they could?
Yeah.
No, the Universal translator kicked in.
That's because Ginger Spice is the grown-up version of Eliza Thornberry.
Apparently, Eliza Thornberry got a British accent and became...
That makes too much sense.
So, each one of these characters is a grown-up version of some kind of TV character?
I don't know.
I certainly hope not.
Baby Spice.
So, is Scary Spice Susie?
No, Foxy Love is Susie.
Baby Spice was Madeline from that old cartoon.
Oh.
I don't think she was blonde, though.
No, she was...
She could dye her hair blonde.
Yeah.
She wants to stand out from all those other 400 brothers and sisters.
Yeah. I would rather watch Madeline than this movie again.
I forgot that movie existed.
Yeah, I did too. All I remember is the cartoon show.
That's the one I was referring to.
It was so French. So French.
Ah.
Moving on.
Yes.
Whoever that manager is a pussy. Like, he just spends the whole movie getting bent over by, like, the record company. I was like, isn't the job of the manager to get what's best for their clients, not to get ass raped by the record company? Just saying.
And who the head of the record company?
He has a lot of time.
Way of speaking supposed to be funny.
He was speaking in many what do you call it? I forget now. Maximum.
Like the turtle flies when the gringo dies. What?
That makes perfect sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he didn't start drinking earlier.
I'm surprised not as much people were drinking in this movie.
Well,
only that
here's
guy.
the thing. You have to obey James Bond. It was Roger Moore.
Oh.
No.
He's the chief.
No.
That makes sense.
That makes me a little sad inside.
I know.
Ginger, like the Spice Girls, were discovered by Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell is famous for knowing what sucks. So how come he let this movie get made?
Because of the money.
It's one of the things that bother me about this movie. But we know, like, British comedy is really good. Like, they don't pull any punches with their comedy. But why did this movie suck so much?
Because...
Well, let me tell you, because it's actually a lot of things. You can tell it's not any one thing. The Spice Girls can't act. That's one. The script was bad. It was just a bad script. And the direction was bad. So
and the plot
everything that could be lackluster was lackluster.
Please tell me whoever put this film together is American. If it's American, I will believe it.
Directed by Bob Spears.
Is he British or American?
He is from Glasgow, Scotland.
Okay.
He died in 2008.
Suicide?
Wow.
7 years of knowing this movie's out there.
He went to a blockbuster.
He did not do any movies that I know of.
Does he have a very long list of movies?
Movies. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies.
Oh.
3, 4 TV series, but only a few episodes in each.
Oh. I feel sorry for him just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what we should do after this review?
What?
We should go and take a bunch of pregnant women to a nightclub.
All the people that directed that were related to creating this movie were British.
Oh God. That was such a stupid idea. What the hell?
It's like...
One of the writers for this wrote for another British pop group called S Club 7.
Oh, no.
Oh, God!
I remember that.
For their TV sitcom.
They had a TV sitcom?
One of the writers, she wrote for the final season.
That's terrible.
Wow.
I remember that TV show.
The bouncer outside is just going to say, yeah, all pregnant women get in free tonight. That's not how clubs work.
Is that what I completely missed that. That explains why she got it. I kind of blanked out for a little while during the movie. So.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, hold on. Also, one of the writers for this movie was one of the writers for something called Badly Dubbed Porn, in which they take softcore porn and dub over it into a comedy.
I'll watch it. That sounds
yeah, that's what they should have done with this movie. They should have made a badly done movie and then dubbed over it with comedy.
Oh, so we'd get Kung Pao and Enter the Fist, but with music movies?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this movie is a cult classic, too.
No.
Bull.
Wait, what movie are we talking about?
Spice World.
No, it's not. I'm sure it's the fans who are driving the popularity.
I hope so.
I mean, that would be the only reason why you would watch this movie is because you're a fan of the Spice Girls and you want to see them hit on the list.
It's a cult classic because of the home video release.
Oh.
Fans would watch this movie, and the only thing they have to gain from it is songs that you know they've already heard 1,000 times before.
Yeah.
Completely wasting their money.
But it's on the big screen, though. Well, at the time.
DVD is not on the big screen.
They only released it on DVD in the UK. In Australia. No, and here too. My bad.
So it went straight to video, or?
No, this was released in theaters.
Okay, well, see, that's.
This is like one of those movies that should have only been released on Betamax.
But this was in 1997.
I don't care. Someone should have taken responsibility and said, you know what? Betamax this shit.
They had VHS back then.
They should have sold this movie in a set of like 60 floppy disks.
You couldn't watch something like this on a computer that could use floppy disks.
have to use it on Commodore 64. Instead of seeing the scenes, the Commodore 64 just tells you how much every scene sucks.
Oh, welcome to minute 15 of the movie. This sucks. You can stop watching this anytime you want. Oh, you still watching it? I'm assuming that you're single and have no life.
Or you're reviewing this.
Or you're watching it? At this point, I think you're just masturbating now.
Look, just between us, none of these girls are actually attractive. Not really.
No, I'll still smash, but I won't be proud of it.
You had Snoo.
Never smash a Spice Girl.
But here's none of them. The only thing about them is that they're supposed to have different personalities or something based off their stereotype names, but in the end, they're all the same thing.
They're just pop stars.
Just like any boy band.
Oh God! Don't ever try a boy band movie. Then we would have nothing to look at.
Is Stray the bad one? The bad boy?
Oh God!
No. Stray's the sensitive one.
Which one are you? The crazy one?
I don't know. That's too easy.
You would be the black one.
I would be the black one.
There's too many black ones here already.
Bro, sorry, I didn't mean to use your name.
GL?
GL, you would probably be either the Hispanic guy.
That's what I am.
Or the guy with pretty hair.
He would be the quote-unquote sexy Hispanic guy.
Oh, God.
With the unbuttoned red shirt and the black pants with the green wrap around his waist.
I actually had that image in my head.
It's
kind of a turn on. No, I take that back. I'm joking.
I would be the pervert of the group, kind of like a mix of Usher and R. Kelly.
So we'd be an R&B group.
So
With so many
he
black
pisses
people.
on people, but he apologizes afterwards.
Without any white people, this is an R&B group.
And of course.
And what would Ziggy be?
Excuse me, Ziggy would be the smart one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Should I just be the token Asian?
You said you'd be the Asian.
Ooh, you get to sing in Asian language. I know, I was really general.
You get to
when Asians
J-pop
space while we're wandering through the woods trying to use the restroom, you can speak to them, and that actually makes sense to our plot.
No. He'll be the Korean pop star despite the fact that he's Chinese.
Nice.
Is it weird that I know how to speak Japanese?
No. Because we all watch anime. We all learn something.
Exactly.
I took a Japanese course in college.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
I took Japanese in high school.
Wow.
Well, Stray, stop that, Stray. No. Just because of the fact that we don't have anything cool here, you have to make fun of us.
I took Ebonics in life.
I took Spanish and made a C.
Damn.
Wow.
You just dropped that mic.
Drop the mic.
Yo, what up, dog? Konnichiwa. Ongeki desu ka, nigga?
Oh, yeah.
Is it sad that I
That reminds me, there's terrible, terrible Japanese at the beginning.
I don't remember that.
I don't thought though.
Oh.
Okay, Killer Bee. That's enough.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Like every Spice Girl can speak a different language now. You think they went to class for that, or they just read off a sheet of paper and tried to memorize that?
They said random words is the funny thing.
It's like one guy said to speak. They said to speak speak French and to speak to France, and she spoke like Spanish or something.
And then when it was to Portugal, she spoke Japanese.
Yeah.
Yep.
Terrible.
It was the blonde one that spoke Japanese. That threw me for a loop.
You know, one of my biggest pet peeves in all this movie, despite the random ass musical scenes that we've been exposed to over the months.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Unnecessary green screen.
Which one?
With the boat.
Oh, when they're on.
When they're actually on a boat anyway. It's just pointless. Like, how committed are you?
Or
why are you gonna green screen when you're actually there? It's just like leap year. It doesn't make any sense.
They don't want to get in the water.
But they did get in the water. That's what I thought. And then afterwards, they got in the water, and it was like, I'm gonna strangle you. I'm going to strangle all.
How about the part during the climax where they're on a bus, on top of the bus?
Wait,
for no
there's
reason?
a climax? That means there's a story arc.
Yes.
They had a climax.
The great journey back to the concert.
From the
I don't think this movie
hospital.
had a G-spot for them to have a climax.
Well, hey, this movie's about girl power, so of course it does. You just don't vibrate enough for it.
Shout out to power during sex.
I'm dying over here.
Oh, girl power.
Oh, no. How they completely copped out for the jump scene and whatever.
Was it? When they were going over the bridge.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't afford that.
They had no money, so
They don't have enough budget for that. And then they show it.
Then they just gave up by then.
They gave up way before that.
I think they gave up by the first minute.
They gave up. When the idea came up, they gave up. Straight from the mouth. This idea came. It was based on an idea by the Spice Girls and somebody else. That's what the credits said. The Spice Girls came up with this idea, and they liked it.
That explains so much.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they forced the director to put whatever else they want in there. It's like, oh, we'll put aliens in there now.
Yes. This entire movie is the Spice Girls going, hey, wouldn't it be cool if blah, 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 and then blah, 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 and then blah, blah, blah. Wait, but then how did that happen? Because you notice there's almost no transition in between these scenes.
No, there aren't. It's like Family Guy.
It is like Family Guy.
No. Family Guy prompts at least has prompts.
This has some prompts. It's like 1 second they're in the woods, and the next day they're in like a haunted Scooby-Doo house, and a man is coming out of the toilet with a camera. It's like, what is this? What am I watching?
You know, I just remembered something from one of their flashbacks when they not flashback, like imagine dream sequence about all of them being pregnant, and apparently they're all still together. None of them are married, and Baby Spice has like 6 kids.
Black.
Yeah. And you know why? McFisticuffs.
It explains everything.
McFisticuffs went up to her one night and said, hey, I think you're relevant.
It's like, hey, I just came from the future, and you're relevant now.
Oh, yeah.
Leave these other ones behind. Only drag you down.
I will leave them with a bunch of little mistakes.
And then you go into the future, and then they're like, what? Almost as old as you are. You go back to 2012.
Look, I can't pay child support. They're older than me.
I am a terrible person. So yeah, I'm single, ladies.
I don't think you're getting any
they can find you. The only way they can contact you is through my profile, and then, I'll snatch them up. Ladies.
But
Damn you. Damn you. I want some British poon soon.
so
Because
they can say girl power.
I would say girl power. Right in the middle of sex.
British babies are born with their pinkies up.
Oh, that would be great. I would love to have, like, my pinky roll up instead of my toes. That would be pretty freaking hilarious.
I'm drinking this water with my pinky up.
Like a sir.
Like a sir. Cool story, bro.
That's how you magically turn it into tea. Pinky up.
Like, that happened to Mr. T. He had his own cereal.
How much of this movie did you actually enjoy? I will give it 1%.
Hey.
When I closed the window.
When?
That was the part I liked the best, when I closed that window.
Well, to be honest, my favorite part was the opening sequence with the little slow song. I thought it was a great change of pace. Oh, but the singing was bad, but I actually liked the music of the first song. Like a slow, jazzy type feel.
Here's the thing. I don't think they were using auto-tune.
Yeah. That's what's really shocking. I didn't really hear it.
I don't think they were using it, were they?
No, I think they actually sat in the studio and sang until they got it right. They still suck, but...
But they didn't use autotune.
Yeah, so that's a thumbs up.
That's the only thing I actually enjoyed about this movie.
Spice wouldn't use auto-tune because then it would cancel out her Britishness and the fact that she's British.
And black.
And their accents were so thick, I couldn't tell if they were acting or not.
Well then, final thoughts. We'll start with Ziggy.
This movie sucked. It's crap. Don't watch it. Ever.
If you do, make sure you're reviewing it.
With friends.
Stray.
They didn't use autotune. I'll give them 5% for that, but they get 0% from everything else, so they get 5% for this movie.
So it sucks.
What's 5%? When did we start doing percentages? 5% out of what?
Because Stray is Asian.
I'm Asian. It's the easiest rating system for us.
Okay. Gio.
To quote a famous person, this movie sucked. Don't watch it.
What, Ziggy's famous? When did that happen?
Oh.
Ziggy, you need to buy me some rims.
Since he became the hamster king.
McFisticuff.
Man, this movie was bad. None of the Spice Girls look like they're around the same age as each other.
That's true.
And I still gonna stand by my statement that I will smash. I will smash them repeatedly. I will wake them up in the morning and ask them, how do you like your eggs? Fried or fertilized? Man, I would have sex with them. And I would show them a whole new world. And by my whole new world, I mean my penis.
Wait, was that what Aladdin was talking about?
Yes. On that magic carpet ride, a whole new world was a reference to his penis. And most likely my penis. Back to you, Gerbil King.
No one knows I'm Gerbil King, but I guess it's out there. I am the king of Gerbil. And that's why I'm superior.
For now.
Really superior. Well,
who are you, Batman?
I'm the goddamn Batman.
What?
Oh, man. Where do I start?
Take your time.
Okay. I'll say this. 45 minutes. I could watch it 45 minutes before I wanted to end life itself. And it's not because I liked it or enjoyed it. It was just neutrality for 45 straight minutes. And then that neutrality turned into straight boredom.
Until the alien showed up, right?
No. That was still... Because the problem is none of this is important. None of it pays off in any way at all. You don't get any rewards for watching this movie. You can't say, oh, this scene led to that, and then that happened. That was really cool. No. Because that's not how it works.
That scene led to that, and that happened? What? That's
you know what? It's like, you watch these movies, and the movies, when they're always trying to manipulate someone's mind, like in...
Was he in the Pussycat?
Well, let's use Clockwork Orange.
Oh.
And they take flashes of things and move them really, really fast. If you slowed it down, it would be a Spice Girls movie. Because that's what it is. It's just incoherent scenes, one after another, no raisins, really, really fast. Except not really, really fast. Remarkably slow. I wish I had...
So you're saying
I'm thinking. I'm trying to find one good thing. Just one. One thing.
Ooh, I know.
Hugh Laurie was in it.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm giving them 1 more percent for that, and then another percent for Elton John. So they're at 7.
Did anybody thought this movie was like a big contradiction? It was aimed so bad. It was aimed towards children, but they had like a bunch of scenes in there, which is a little bit too much for kids. Like the guys wearing Ashley's chaps.
Yeah, I don't think it was aimed towards children.
That scene. I love how Baby Spice started listing off her stuffed animals for her reason of not going into bed with the guy.
Yeah, I mean, this movie was aimed towards children. Like, the aliens part was for kids.
You think it's for kids? All this is telling you is that that's just the sensibilities that the Spice Girls have. I don't think it was aimed towards children. I think that's just the Spice Girls. That's their way. That's them. You know, it's aimed towards fans of the Spice Girls. Personally, as I remember, the youngest fan of the Spice Girls I have ever met was in 6th grader. I've never heard any 3rd graders or 4th graders caring 2 cents about the Spice Girls. So
I didn't even know about the Spice Girls. They were kind of a joke to me.
You're too young.
Yeah.
I was singing their songs when I was younger. When I was like 10. Yeah.
They're in Lego Rock Band now.
If you want to be my lover, gotta get with my friend.
No.
Yeah.
What is
no.
Every woman hears that and they think you have to be friends with my friends to go out with me, and I'm hearing that and they're like, you have to sleep with everybody I know if you want to go out with me. Is that not what the song is about?
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
You have to get with my... Yeah, that does sound like...
I'll tell you what I really want.
Like, each and every one of them's gonna rate how good you are between 1 and 5. And if you get 25 or higher, then you're in there, buddy.
I don't care.
Wait, aren't there only 5 of them?
Yes.
Wow, they have more friends than that, I hope. They're supposed to be international superstars.
They have that Asian chick.
No, there's the Asian one, too. Sorry.
She's only in the movie.
To conclude, this
Don't watch this
is
movie.
Undoubtedly the dullest, most melancholy, boring, pointless movie in existence today. I don't hate this movie.
No.
I say that a lot. I don't hate this movie because I'm not allowed to have emotions about this movie. Like,
so you're normally like me. You're nothing this movie.
I'm nothing this movie, but I'm nothing this movie so hard that it is a shame. I will nothing this movie into oblivion. This movie is a waste of life.
You know how many starving kids we could have fed with the budget of this movie?
This is it. This explains the movie. If you're in solitary confinement, and you have the choice between watching this movie and staring at a wall, you'd be more entertaining to stare at that wall.
That's what I'm doing right now.
So, next time, Ziggy, that you go into the asylum, make sure you pick the wall rather than the Spice Girls movie, okay?
Man, when you come out next time, you best be a gerbil. I'm tired of looking at this hamster.
We'll see about that. I'll take note of it. Yeah, I might have something different next time for you to look at. You'll enjoy it. I promise.
Gerbil?
Oh, I got plans.
I'm disturbed now.
Oh yeah, now they're reunited. They're out for another tour.
Yeah, they're reunited.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, we basically just did free advertisement for them. Damn.
We're cutting that out, right? Right? Please say we're cutting that out.
No, because we'd have to cut out this whole movie.
Just say it was lost.
We probably should do. They just click play and it's a blank. And then after 40 minutes, that's what this movie is.
No.
Exactly what we...
Basically.
Next time, we review a show about little girls that run away and probably act way more mature than they should.
No, we've got the girl who plays Bella in this, though.
And the girl that plays a vampire in the movie with Bella.
Wait, which one?
Okay, I'm thinking about changing my mind about this movie.
No. Bella's actually somewhat good in this, apparently.
Yeah. That's why I kind of want to see it.
If you're lying to me, Stray.
What?
Do horrible things to you.
Hey, I'm not the one.
And then after that, we finally get to end this musical marathon of madness with Mamma Mia. Actually, I just came up with that alliteration off the top of my head. That's how badass.
Lyrical genius.
Like
I know, right?